Felt like playing some World of Warships tonight. We're making progress on this, but man, it is slow. It doesn't help that I'm missing all of these. Mainly working on trials and stuff tonight. Making progress. Haven't gotten too far in. Stuff takes a while sometimes. Usually no, I don't play standard. I just don't enjoy it. Too many sweaty people out there. I'm just trying to play. I don't know. We need to use tier 4 at the moment. I don't know which tier 4 I want to use though. Let's use Old Faithful at Koenigsberg. Tried to use a destroyer on the last round. I got pieced up. I didn't get too far. I'm not very good with destroyers. Hopefully this round will be better. Of course we're in the middle. Why wouldn't we be? I hate being in the middle. It's so easy to get shot from so many different angles.
Good luck and fair seas. Good luck, everyone.
I got the battleship down there. I'm gonna go down there and help them. There's a lot of
Action stations.
they're kind of all by themselves out there. I probably shouldn't leave this guy alone. Well.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon. Fighter airborne.
I would prefer to not get shot by him.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Yep, spotted. Landed a few. That'd be a waste. Oh, but of course. Nice. What? Maybe they'll run into those. Probably not, though. I may have fired them too soon. maybe. Oh, yep, never mind. Well, that's a decent one. Some of these guys just get picked off so fast by teammates. It's hard to figure out what the right decision to do. Or what is the right decision. No, he's gonna die anyways. This guy, on the other hand, hopefully I didn't fire those at the wrong time. Oh good, got rid of his torpedoes.
Our victory is in sight.
I might get that battleship in the back. No, I missed. It's so rare that I use torpedoes, I'm genuinely not very good with them. Most of the ships I use don't have torpedoes. If this guy turns his gun, oh yeah, he's gonna get me. Don't do it. I just need to keep setting them on fire and burning them.
Fighter returning to ship. The ship is on fire.
Stop.
Problem solved, sir.
I gotta hit him at least one of those. There we go.
We destroyed an enemy battleship. Our victory is in sight.
Alright, now we gotta find their carrier. Which is probably back there somewhere. Thank you. Oh, the plane's coming in. Sounds like the A is kicking in even though you can't see it. Need to find their carrier. Good lord, he's way over there. 15 kilometers.
Requesting assistance. Roger.
I'm coming, my dude. It's gonna be a minute though. It's not too far out of range.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target. Affirmative.
How close will that be? And I know it's gonna be behind him. Ooh, that was pretty close. Eight and a half second flight time. Just need a lot of them on fire. doesn't have a lot of space to run, though, that's for sure.
Torpedoes, direct front.
There we go. Set them on fire. Got him before my rounds hit. Oh, there's one tier 4 game. Not too bad. Let's make sure it actually counted. Sometimes they don't. I don't know why that one's not saying completed. I've done it twice now. Whatever. Let's move on to 5. Tier 4s. Not a big fan of their ships. Alright, we use Dallas. Let's give her a whirl. I play a lot of tier 5 and tier 6. I have one tier 7, but it's a big one. Try not to use it too much. Trying to get the rest of my ships up there. But of course we're stuck in the middle again. I'm sorry for your loss. We're going that way.
General quarters.
Why are you going down the middle, my guy? You should not be going down the middle. Dang, 11-second flight time. Oh yeah, way off. It's ridiculous. Huh. It's so far away. Nope, there it is. That's what I was waiting on. There we go, decent hit, set him on fire.
Ship is on fire.
Ooh, yeah, a lot of torpedoes. Figured that'd be coming. Good lord, my guy. You need to calm down. Get out of here.
Problem solved, sir. Enemy destroyer foundered. Our team is taking the lead.
That guy hits hard. Oh, good hit.
The ship is on fire.
Got him on fire. That's good. Good hits. That guy's gonna join the party. Switch my attention for a second. Good.
Our victory is in sight.
Get out of here. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Can I get the kill? Yes, I do.
We've destroyed
Good lord, man.
the ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir.
I think that's out of range. Maybe. Just him and the carrier. Man, those two ships, they messed me up.
Fighter airborne.
Thanks. I noticed. There we go. Set them on fire. Hey man, it's a work in progress. That's what happens when you don't play a game for a while. Glad he missed. That would have hurt. I hate it when it cuts the game short. I don't know why it does that. Hey, why'd you disappear earlier? You got quiet and never came back. Wow. Hey, you could always jump back in. I still got a party going. Or not. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Look, neither one of these counted. I just did both of these, and neither one counted. I don't know why. Whatever, we'll move on. Tier 6. Let's use this thing. I really like this ship, but man, it's hard to use. I'm not very proficient with it yet. I'll be here. In the middle, yet again. I really hate being in the middle, bro. Such a bad place to start. I'm gonna go that way-ish.
General quarters.
It's a beefy boy.
Enemy force detected.
They saw that guy fast. Let's get in front of this battleship and I'm gonna drop smoke. Drifting in a cruiser. There you go, bucko.
Smoke generator started. Enemy cruiser sighted.
Those are all probably gonna miss. Watch.
Smoke screen set.
Yeah. Those are gonna miss. Oh, there's JP. I did a little bit of damage. Okay, wait a... Yo, what's up? I mean, the voices are all shared on my end. If they're not shared on your end, you won't come through. Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's so delayed. It's like 5 seconds behind. Yeah. It's not like I'm famous. Well, maybe someday some dude will look back at, like, you know, 5 years back and see this one video and look at your comments. Just mute it. Give me a viewer, man. Just mute it. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Trying to get famous. No, don't do that. Nobody needs him. No, for real though, I've heard that his stuff is like almost completely fake. What? Oh, think how it makes me feel. I hear my own self. Play whatever you want, bucko. What? So, me, Jake, Baron, and Jax we were playing COD, And Colton was still in the party. He's played in UFC. He was just quiet. Good lord. Okay, ram up. That'll do. And like you said, I don't remember what the last thing you said, but you were talking, and then you just got quiet, and I was like, oh, where'd you go, JP? And there was no answer. I was like, well, he's either on the phone or he's taking a dump. I didn't know. What was it? Oh, but we played a couple games later, and then it said you got off. We're like, well. What'd you do this time? Yeah, well, so be it. I would call that progress. Well, yeah. Don't ask me what study it was or who did it, but there was some kind of study done. It's like about couples and like issues and stuff, like why they split, and one of the biggest factors was finances. Yeah. Yeah, project lead.
Battle starts.
Uh-huh. Right. I mean, oh well. So you see the ship I'm in right now, right? It's yeah, it's a tier 7's tier 7 battleship. It's the Iowa. In my opinion, one of the best ships in the game. And it's, I don't know, I've been playing this game probably since the end of 2017 or early 2018. And now granted, I don't play this game religiously. Like I'll play it for like 3-4 days a month, you know. But I've been playing it for a while. Man, I would love to land a shot on this guy. That'd be great. And the times that I did play, I grinded for the most part the battleship line. And when I got this battleship, like I'd fought it before as like a tier 6, because you fight one tier up or one tier down. So as a tier 6, I fought the ship before, and it's like, I wouldn't say scary, but intimidating for sure. And now that I have it, like, most of my games with it are pretty good, but I've had some games where like it doesn't live up to the hype, and it's like super frustrating. Great. I've had a few games with it where like I one-tap ships, and then there's other games where like I can broadside him, hit him broadsided, and I'll do like 1,000 damage. It's super frustrating. There's, as much as I love this game, there's a lot of inconsistencies. And of course, I know it also depends on like shot placement. Because like if you and another ship are broadsiding each other and you hit their citadel, you'll do a lot more damage. But at the same time, like I said, there's inconsistencies, So you may hit every shot straight into his citadel, which is basically ammo racking, and it won't do any damage at all. That was a decent one. Switch your stuff to casual. So when you pick a playlist or whatever, and it says like start match or whatever, and you'll see find a party right beside that, click on that and scroll down to where it says like play style, and change it from like competitive or whatever to casual. Not a guaranteed fix, but it helps. Ooh, there we go. Almost got him that time. So after everybody got off, I played. Oh, that's gonna hurt. It did. I played probably 5-6 rounds by myself, and like a few of them were pretty good. Garbage. That was a waste of a shot. But I had 2 or 3 rounds where it was just bad. Like I was spawning, instantly getting flashbanged, and then shot by like 7 dudes. Nope. Yep, that was good. Yeah. Well, on YouTube? Oh, well, so obviously I don't broadcast very often. I think I've done it. This is probably my 3rd time actually broadcasting. The rest of it's just like uploaded like 15 to 30 minute clips of whatever, just at random. And I think the last time I did it, I was playing Battlefield 4. And it was actually a pretty, if I remember correctly, it was a pretty good time. Like I had good games for the most part, but my personal audio, my voice audio, or my mic audio, was muted. So it's just gameplay, which I remember that night because it was like 2 in the morning, and I was having such a good time, and like I guess my commentary, in my opinion, was hilarious. Like I was back to my old stupid stuff, like what I used to do when I started Battlefield. Like I was chasing tanks with torches. I was dodging RPGs. Like I was sitting on one moment, I was sitting on a rock. I was covering an objective with a sniper, like maybe 100 yards, and I was popping people. And I guess I pissed off the wrong dude, and he came at me and he was just shooting RPGs, and I'd killed him a time or two, and then he shot an RPG and it went about a foot over my head, if I remember correctly. And the whole time I'm just sitting there screaming and laughing. It was just so funny, but I didn't know my mic audio was muted, and it kind of hurt my feelings that I did that to myself. Side note, so you see the ship I'm on right now? Yeah. Oh, I can't blame you. We played Search and Destroy with Jake earlier, and that was not a good time for me. Jake did good. I just can't play Search and Destroy. Big brolic black dude named Requise. I used to watch FaZe Jev all the time because that's who that video is from. And it was funny because like he's a really good COD player, but like everybody else, he just has those days where he's just not worth anything. And so okay, so this ship, it's a premium. It's not a premium. It's an elite ship. I got it through like the bureau, which is just special project stuff. This is the one I've been raving about for like the last 5 months, trying to tell everybody to get up to higher tiers so they can play with me and I can use this ship. It's a cruiser, that acts like a battleship. It's got a lot of health, big guns, has really long range. This ship, in my opinion, is OP as hell. And I love it. I love everything about it. But it's a cruiser, so it's got the speed and maneuverability of a cruiser, but the power and durability of a battleship. But it's an elite, which I think is like equal to tier 7 or 8. Like I said, you can only play one up your level or one down. And so I was like, I'm trying to get Jackson Baron to tier 6 so I can play with them using that ship, and they just never play, so they never advance. It's upsetting because I really like this ship. It's my favorite one. Anyways, back to what I was saying. The last time I broadcasted, I think I had 2 viewers for maybe half the thing. I don't know who they were. They were just random people. And they never commented. They never did anything. They just watched. I don't know. I don't know if it... 8 times. You did 8 times. I've never ever commented on a YouTube video that I'm aware of. I don't know where to go. That way. I've never, that I remember, I've never commented on a YouTube video, but I've watched a handful of live streams, and they were all from, I think, 2 different guys. One was Fly Daily, and the other one was Oddballs. They both, they're War Thunder streamers. It'd be that way. But those 2 guys, especially when they play together, they're hilarious. Send out my radar so everybody can see a little bit farther. What's it's not, I mean, the words are right, but that's not quite how it sounds. I'll give you half props. What is that? Oh my lord. Yeah, I know. I've seen him, dude. That guy's pretty funny. He's like, oh, Americano. Oh. Yeah. Have you seen the? There's a guy. I wouldn't say he's famous or anything, but his video got pretty viral. He's an army guy, and I think he's Korean or Vietnamese. He's like, oh, I'm gonna be wet today, and then he holds his eyes open. He's like, do you have anything gluten free, non-fat? He's like, yeah. He's like, I think I'll use my credit card. Dude, it was so funny. I've seen that. Dude, so when I was in Japan, I tried to use chopsticks. And when I say I tried, 2 separate occasions, 2 different restaurants, I tried to use chopsticks. Out of those 2 different occasions, I successfully put rice and teriyaki chicken in my mouth once. And then I lost, excuse me. I lost all patience with it and gave up, and just every time I go out to our restaurant with whoever, I sit there and ask them like, hey, y'all got a fork? And of course they don't speak Texas. So I would just sit there and be like, fork. And then eventually they would get it. Japan was a good time. I don't want to go back, but it was definitely a good experience. There was a few things I didn't get to do that I wish I could have done, but Like Okinawa really wasn't bad either. Um, my biggest issue with Okinawa is A, they don't like us. Um, B, that place is dirty. It's well, it's not like I wouldn't say it's like a city dirty, you know, like it's not like a gross, like there's not trash everywhere. Like it's just it's so crowded. If that makes sense. Like it's so crowded it's not clean. Also, in between towns in Oki, there's a whole lot of pig farms. And boy does the smell reflect. Is that gonna get oh no he's not. Alright, let's go forward. Like it like we were doing like 55 down the highway in the Humvee. Weather was good, we had the windows down, wind was blowing through our little hair, and then we got smacked in the face with a pig stench. My lord, was it strong. This guy's gonna mess me up. That was a bad shot. Oh yeah. And like the stench didn't follow you per se. It's not like it was blowing in the wind, whatever. Oh my. But there was just a lot of it. And so you would leave one and you have like 2 minutes of like fresh clean air blowing through the Humvee, and then you're on another pig farm and the stench is back. Now, if you could get over the heinous smell, I really enjoyed the scenery. Okinawa is really not a bad looking place. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Where's this guy at? He's over there. Like there's a part of the highway. It's like, I'd almost say half of it's bridges, just a bunch of bridges. Like there's a lot of low spots, and like on one side you got the coast, so you're looking out at the Pacific Ocean. You know, you got the coastline, some beaches. It's pretty nice. And then on the other half you have, they're not, I wouldn't necessarily call them mountains, but they're big hills, and they're super green, thick foliage. They look nice. It looks very, it's like kind of like a smooth rolling hill, but it's all trees and shrubbery and whatnot. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. Problem is, you want the scenery, you get the pig stench. That's just how it was for me. That was my experience. And now, granted, it wasn't everywhere. It's just like a lot of different places on the highway you would smell pig farm. I don't know. I haven't used it in probably a month or so. Oh yeah. Well, that double barrel shotgun, like it's inconsistent. It varies so much. Like not playing tier 1, just playing regular multiplayer, I would one shot somebody across the map, like across shipment. They'd be on the far corner shipment, and I'd fire one round and kill them. And then there's other moments where they're 5 feet away. I shoot them in the head, and I got a hit marker. Oh my lord! Watch that last few seconds. Oh, so there was a can you? Alright, go back like probably 8 seconds. Yeah. So that is a decent example of why I like bigger ships. So granted, that ship has less health than I do. He was already damaged. I understand that. But I destroyed him. He didn't. Poor guy didn't stand a chance. that's not what I need. I don't know why. See, that one counted. Why don't those count? Why you do this? Do I have to be in a premium ship? This makes no sense. Whatever. Your first mistake's relying on a teammate. Oh, I had a big problem with mortars earlier, man. I got hit by like 5 in a row. I think I generally play better with people. Thank you, God. You see this battleship I'm in right now? Yeah, it's got a super low profile, but you see how fat it is? It's absurd. Yeah. It's the USS California.
Battle starts.
The old California. Yeah. Who was? I think was it Jake Paul that challenged Mike Tyson?
Enemy force detected.
Yeah. Mhm. I've heard it was, but I never read anything about it. Well, I'm spotted, but I don't know who or where from. Oh, over there. Surprised nobody's in front of me yet.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
On who?
Enemy battleship sighted.
Yeah, that COD timing got me pretty good earlier. Wow, I landed 4 shots and I didn't do any damage on that man. That hurt my feelings.
Fighter returning to ship.
7-second flight time.
Enemy destroyer.
Those might miss. Oh, maybe not. I hit him. I did. I fired a full salvo and I only did 1,000 damage. Ow!
Base turret critically damaged.
Oh. That boy gonna get me. Well, I hit him, but it was a late shot. It would be great if my secondaries would kick in and shoot him. Got him. Get ready. Get out of here.
Enemy
This is
destroyer.
my game. always are.
Fighter airborne.
Go ahead and shoot at this guy, because that ship, the Helena, is dangerous.
Enemy severely damaged.
Mhm.
Fighter returning to ship.
Decent.
Our victory is in sight.
Oh, those torpedoes missed. And that dude's in the smoke. There he is. Going to get got, Mr. Postman. Nope, all those torpedoes missed too. Ooh. Demolish that kid. Dude, so earlier me and Jax were playing shipment, and there was this riot shield guy who was too good for his own good. He had no business being that psychotic with the riot shield. Now don't get me wrong, it was funny. That man literally singled me out and chased me across the map. It was hilarious. But he had no business being that good. Like, he would sprint after me or Jax, beating us down with the riot shield, and we're both shooting him, and he would just man would dodge it. He would dodge those rounds and take us both out. Oh yeah. You do have to use a premium ship. Ain't that something? Well, you want a friend on COD? I'll hop on some COD, even though this stream was for World of Warships.